Hey guys, it's me, it's DJV, and I'm coming at you with some, yeah, I know, I covered a lot of Fun Freddy stuff, and I didn't even know it was Fun Freddy. But Scott just released a trailer, not trailer, I'm sorry, but a teaser pic of the new animatronic that will be in the fourth one, a release date, and letting us know this will be our final game, so this will answer everything. And I'm gonna go over some of my theories and what's gonna happen. And I'm on like obviously I'm playing Mortal Kombat because this game kicks some serious ass, and this is me just killing time before we have to get to Arkham Knight. There you go.
Let's rub some dirt in.
But alright, let's get to it here. And it says nightmare when you let it up, and I'm gonna tell you one thing. If this means that this entire thing was a nightmare, okay, it would make a lot of sense. But then it wouldn't. Because then why would you get a paycheck at the end? Why would you? See, there's reasons why it can't be that. And there's reasons why it can't be a nightmare, because in dreams you cannot read. Okay, maybe if you focus on like 1 or 2 words, but you can't read like full sentences in your sleep. So that means it can't be a nightmare. And therefore, if it is a nightmare though, it would make no sense and it would piss a lot of people off. But then let's move on to part number. Alright, let's move on to other theories other than it's a nightmare, because of, dear God, I don't let that be true. But alright. Now, looking at this guy, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to this guy's website. I don't really have to do editing software and whatnot. He looks like the king of the Freddys, and if it doesn't make sense to you, well, he's probably the top bear of everything. So he might have been, he could have been the It's Me. He could be Fred Bear. He could be Golden Freddy. And you're probably wondering how would he be Golden Freddy? Because he looks old, like Springtrap old.
Hate to see you
But he looks slightly older. So this could be the first ever Freddy, because in my opinion, Golden Freddy was the second Freddy, because I didn't want to be a part of somewhere their crime has been committed. So they made a new Freddy, which is Golden Freddy. But this one looks old. Damn, I'm getting shot. Well, with that comes something else. Maybe they'll bring back every animatronic from the past game, just withered up a little bit. Therefore, kick some ass.
Finish him.
Yeah, I like that. But what if the other animatronics and him work together? What if each animatronic comes back with a new scarier form and comes after you? And they can use, and it's kind of like the first game, second game, and somewhat of the third game combined. You can have like Springtrap in that one, like have to be used with the voices. The doors can work for like the guys from the first game, and there'll be vents. So you have to worry about the vents. And you have to worry about the doors, and you have to keep those animatronics away. I don't know how that would work, but he has 6 months, and he takes a lot short of a period, like maybe 3. This means there's going to be a lot of work in the game, and that's what makes me excited about it. The other game, in my opinion, the third was the worst. The first was, in my opinion, the best. Second, actually, in line of each game out, it kind of goes in that order. I think the second one was a slight bit better, though. So it goes 2, 1, and 3, in my opinion, in the order of best. Good. And the third game was great. That's saying something. And there's also something to do with the movie. Like maybe they'll have a deal like get so off your movie ticket, or maybe get an early trailer, or have a chance to enter an early screening, or have a chance to I don't know. But again, to think that it's going to be a couple of years before before your before the game comes out, from the movie comes out. I'm sorry. And therefore, there's a lot more to it than that. Like maybe they'll have an HD, they'll HD re-release all the games for consoles. And that. And if you pre-order, you get like some amount off your movie ticket. And how would that work? And it has 4 things on here, and these 2. X can honk the nose or do the winding box for the second one, the 4th one, the 3rd one, and you can have all the buttons do something, and the side buttons can do the lights.
Round 1, fight.
You would buy that, trust me. If you don't think you're gonna buy it, you weren't a fan of the game. Because it would be, imagine an HD remake on a flat screen TV. You know how awesome that would be?
You should be embarrassed.
I would get that. I don't even like horror. But I am a fan of the franchise, so that's what I'm getting. That's why I would get it if it ever happens. Which I kind of doubt. I hope though, because there has to be something with Wes and Scott Kaufman has to kind of help with that, I think. But it is sort of his movie, his baby's movie. Like,
Hate to see your dry cleaning bill.
if your kid was in the main star of a movie, you would want to promote it. So yeah. Alright, now what's next? Now another theory I have is if it's either gonna be like all of them or 2. So it could be Springtrap and this Freddy or Fredbear. I'm gonna call him Fredbear for a little bit. And for this 4th game, I don't know how it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be the best at answering a lot of questions. What I hope happens is a lot of questions don't get answered. A lot of questions get answered, and not a lot of questions do get answered. That doesn't make much sense to you because, well, you want everything answered. Well, I think PS leaves some questions left unanswered.
Kunjin wins. Fatality.
I think, really, that's how it should be. Keep some questions unanswered and answer some questions. Like who the purple guy was. You really want to know who that is? Because we probably even wouldn't know the name. He can give us a name. Like it was Aaron. I'm not thinking it was Ermac or Jacob.
You are Shaolin.
Just like
John,
Kung Lao and Liu
or something
Kang.
like that. You wouldn't even know the name. So why do you want to know who he is? Because his name was Jeremy Fitzgerald. And I hear a lot of theories on this game, and I think, honestly, the 4th game, being the final one, is actually a good idea to calling it the final one. But I kind of hope he releases a game where you can play as the animatronics. How fun would that be if you actually could play as Freddy and Foxy and them guys? I know they had mods for that, but that's not really fun. How fun would it be if you can actually control where they go, which rooms they go in? And you can control, like, an animatronic any night. How much is it gonna be? Well, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna call it here. Peace.
Round 2.